Good morning, everybody. Welcome on this Friday morning. Um, Welcome, everybody. I'll let everybody get in. Good morning, Gina. Good morning, Harry. Good morning, Judith. Thank you. You'll be listening while you work. Okay. Hey, Gina. Hey, Quick Vic. I'm so glad that you were able to come. I'm so glad you were able to get some rest too, honey. Good morning, my queen. Good morning, Kaisa. Good morning, Dagmar. Good morning, everybody. Well, today the subject has changed. We will continue to talk about body shaming, but it will have to uh, take another day. Uh, there's something that I really want to talk about. Let me fix this camera, y'all. Okay. Um, oh boy. So I've been up all night long. I haven't slept. I will probably do most of this live outside on my phone so I can smoke because I'm very anxious. Um, I'm feeling very anxious. I'm very tired. And I have just received um, some devastating news. Um, and now I know why I've been up. Um, I've always had this, what I call a gift from God, to where He would let me know things, without knowing things. Like, hey, good morning, me. I'm so glad that you were able to join us. Good morning. I've still got that written down. I'm going on after this live to do the research, so I'm so appreciative. And I will probably be sharing that with my best friend. So I'm glad you're here. Um, we were going to talk about body shaming today, but I couldn't sleep last night. Um, I'm not going to lie. I have a hard time sleeping a lot because I see my son um, in my sleep. And I talked about this a little bit on Quick Vicks last night. Um, I've had a lot of traumatic losses. And the number one that, makes me go through a lot of the things that I go through is my son's death because he passed in front of me. He passed with me there. Um, so I had a hard night. I knew something else was bothering me, but I wasn't quite sure what it was. I haven't heard from my son, my oldest son, in a couple of days, and there's been some things going on with him that have been distracting and been nerve-wracking. Um, he is no longer in the recovery house. Um, some things took place and he had to leave, uh, along with some other people. Some other kids had to leave too. So, um, but he does have a place to live, and that's what we're going to talk about a little bit today is what has taken place within the last 24 hours in my son's life, and this is why I could not sleep. Um, Good morning, Highway Star. Welcome. So my son, my oldest son, who is a recovering um, addict, uh, and he is still sober. I want to preface that before we get into anything. He, through all of this, is still sober. Um, so he used to date a girl. This was many, many years ago. He dated a girl, and her mother was in the women's prison that I used to preach in. And our church ended up having a family that took this girl in. Okay, her name was Samantha. And they took her in and gave her a place to live and everything until her mother could get her back. And so these years later, she's had a really hard life. She's had several children. She's had several children taken away from her because of drug use. From what I understand, though, she's been clean besides drinking. So in the midst of her and all these years passing and my son getting clean, being in the recovery house, now that they're kicked out, they are living over in an area, uh, and come to find out, the boy that he's staying with, his mother knows this girl's mother, so they're best friends. And when she stopped over, she saw TC, and she was like, "Oh my God, TC, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in forever." Um, I When he's telling me this story, I was, so excited because I was like, it would be lovely, to see her. The last time I saw her, she was a teenager. Of course, now she's an adult and she's got children of her own. So he told me that they ate dinner and everything, and they had planned to come over here and pick up some things that he had left here the other day. And she ended up driving him home with his friend, and she had her two boys in the car. And I guess TC knew something was wrong because apparently he drove home the rest of the way or something. I don't know. Everything was fine, it seemed like, but she threw him the keys and wanted him to drive when they had stopped at the gas station. So he drove, back. He drove them to his house, and she dropped him off, and so she left. And he asked her, "Are you going to be okay? Are you sure?" And she said yes. So he said, "Well, call me as soon as you make it home." Well, the call never came. And at about this time last night, when all this is happening, I could not sleep. I kept trying to sleep, and I kept waking up and waking up. And finally, I just stayed up, and Mom had come home from work, and she works at Walmart, and she had seen TC at Walmart, and she was telling me, "I saw TC at, Walmart." Well, and yes, that was what had happened. Because he left from Walmart, he went to eat, and then she took him home. And on her way home, guys, with her two kids in the car, 2 streets before she got home, she ran off the road and she hit a tree and she was killed on impact. And this has happened last night. I am just hearing this news. My son just called me. I was on the phone with Queen Indy Mom. My son called me and he told us the story. You guys, I can't even cry right now, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I've had so many losses and I'm so desensitized. This girl has left behind children. She's only in her 30s, her early 30s at that. Geez, I'm just devastated. I'm devastated. And the only thing that I can think is the reason I was feeling the way I was feeling is because TC was in that car It could have been him. I could have lost another child, y'all. I would have been childless. Now this family has to endure loss. And she was such a beautiful young girl, a bright, bright woman who had been through many trials and tribulations. And it shouldn't have ended like this. And so, of course, now you have my son, who is a recovering addict. And the first thing that I think about is, oh my gosh, please don't use. You know, this could trigger him big time. But what I heard in his voice was very, gave me peace. What I heard in his voice is that, you know, as much as he can go back and say, I wish I would have done this, or maybe I could have done this, you know, like he said, nothing would have stopped this. And her two boys, yes, thank you, Indy, for bringing that up. Um, her two boys, and I don't know their ages. I know that they're young. I want to say 4, 5, maybe. They're school age because she was going to be getting them ready for school this morning. They are in ICU. So I ask that everyone say a prayer for these sweet boys who have lost their mother and they probably don't even know it. And y'all, it's so devastating. It is. My heart is just broken. My heart is relieved on, one hand, because God knows that I cannot go through losing another child. But on the other hand, I feel so bad for this family. Um, it's just not right. Death is all around us. We can't escape it. We can't escape it. But when you see it, when it happens to other people, it happens to other people. You think to yourself, I'm just glad it's not me, right? But when it happens to you, and it keeps happening and it keeps happening, and you get this overwhelming sense of dread and grief. And I have done everything in my power to fight against that. I do everything in my power to fight against dread and grief. Indy Mom was on the phone with me this morning when this took place. And I don't know if you guys know, but Indy Mom, her son, her oldest son, passed in a car wreck 2 weeks before my son passed. And so we have a very special bond, in that we have both lost children, both boys, in the same year. And that's why, we want to share. That's why we're here, to share and to bring awareness to things that people pretty much don't talk about, because when death happens, people are left behind. People that love you and miss you and feel like they can't go on without you. At least I know that's been I mean, how are you supposed to live without your mom? How are you supposed to live without your child? You think you can't, but then you wake up. You wake up and the fucking nightmare is still there. The nightmare is still happening. And you can't escape it. You can't turn back time. Everything that these people are feeling, I feel with them. Welcome, Sinful. Yes, it's heartbreaking. I'm sorry to come on here this morning and be a Debbie Downer. To be quite honest, you guys are who I have. And so if I can't share it with you guys, then I feel like I can't share it with anybody. Um, you know, now these children have to grow up and without their mother. And I feel the same way, about my grandson is, my granddaughter who has to live without her father. And we do everything in our power to remind her who her daddy is, whether it's a blanket with his face all over it or thank you, me. You guys are the best. Yes, Queen got to the crash scene and heard her child screaming, "Mom, save me," and she was not allowed to go near him. I can't even imagine, you know, having to sit and hear your child scream for help. Um, so I ask everybody to keep the Simon, the last name was Simon, Simon. I ask everybody to keep the Simon family lifted up in prayer. Please keep my son, TC, lifted up in prayer. Um, he sounded good. He sounded positive. He's sad. He's very sad. But he sounded positive. And yes, Indy, you hear it every time you close your eyes. I know, girl. I don't hear Paul. I see Paul. I just see his face. Okay, guys, let me drop the link so I can come up on my phone. I need to smoke a cigarette. And I'm going to read the chat and we're going to talk about some things and we'll just go by what you guys want to talk about. Let's help each other through this. I'm here, guys. It's just taking me a minute. Hold on just a second. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, this is what I was going to talk to you about, Queen Indie Mom, is what me was talking about last night about hypnotherapy. And yes, thank you, everybody. You said you hear me times three. Does that mean I'm real loud? Does that mean I'm real loud, me? Yeah, thank you for all the prayers, everybody. I really appreciate it. Hold on, guys. Hey, quick. Hey, can
Hey,
you
good
hear me?
morning.
Good morning, sweetheart.
Me-
How are you?
I hear you. You got to mute. I think you got to mute. I think you got to mute. Or hold on. It might be me. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, that was on my end. My bad.
Hey,
That's
Megan.
horrible news. I'm sorry you had to hear that. Hey, Meg.
Good morning,
Hey,
Megan. I
Good
didn't.
morning.
How are you, sweetheart?
I'm doing well. How about you? I know your days start out real rough.
Yeah,
It could have
I'll
been.
be
It could have
okay.
been worse,
I'm
but
very.
It's true.
All I could think about was, thank God my son wasn't in the car. But then, it goes back to that. Oh my God, what about her children?
yeah, them
Mhm.
poor
You know,
kids, man. The kids
they're
are
gonna.
in the hospital.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
they're
this,
both in ICU.
Gosh darn.
It just breaks
Man.
my heart, man. It breaks my heart.
mm,
You're beautiful, Megan. Hey.
hey,
Hey.
one.
Oh, I know
No,
what
no,
Megan
I,
that
I'm
is now.
suspicious. Yeah, you didn't know? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
getting on.
that's me.
No,
Yeah, you didn't know
yeah,
that?
from Joey. Yeah, I didn't know. Thought it was a different
Yeah,
person.
let me just fix my camera.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
So, Megan, I'm really interested in this hypnotherapy. I want to talk about it if you have some information.
Oh yeah, that's why I came up because after it worked for my mother.
Okay.
I also went into hypnotherapy. I used to be a real bad alcoholic. Like drinking was pretty gnarly.
Okay.
And I did
Right.
the therapy. I did 2 sessions to curb my drinking, and it worked. I did
Mm-hmm.
I did pick up drinking again when I moved to Portland, but it's like now I feel like a normie. Which anybody's ever been an alcoholic, that's the one thing that they
No,
really
what?
really want to
Yeah.
be able to drink again like a normal person and just have one drink and then set it
Right.
down. And so like it feels good that I can do that. I mean, I poured a glass of champagne last night and I never even finished it. That was unheard of.
Really?
Right. Yeah, I'm not.
That would never have happened before.
Wow, that's
So
amazing.
hypnotherapy, is it a one-time thing or is it a session
I went to 2
thing
sessions and I
or?
had it on Groupon,
Mm-hmm.
and so it wasn't terribly expensive.
Worth
And
it. I mean, it was worth
well,
it.
definitely worth the try. My mom had to drive all the way up to LA at the time. I was lucky to find someone locally in San Diego. But
Right.
it was definitely worth.
That would be my only concern. I live in a small town community, and so it would be my concern of if anybody around here would even do hypnotherapy.
I'm sure they got somebody, honeybees.
Oh,
They're usually
no,
everywhere.
somehow. Well, she has our information that she gave me last night for Facebook, so I'm going to look into that. I'm going to share that with Queen and look into that because there's some support groups on Facebook, and I'm not a real big Facebooker, but if it's something like that, then I will take part in just that. You know. Have a good day, Highway Star. I'm so sorry. I'm seeing everybody
Yeah.
say bye now. um, yeah, that's definitely something to look into. I'm just glad that TC sounded really good. He didn't sound like he was, wanting to use. Um, I don't want him to use. That's the main thing. And he's going through some trials and tribulations right now, and this is a huge test for him. Just getting back in touch with Samantha and then her dying like this, and he was supposed to see her this morning. They were supposed to be here at my house. It's okay,
Mel, do you know
me.
how to pin the link?
No, I don't.
Do you know how to pin the link or no? Okay, when you
No,
drop the
no, I
link,
don't know
right?
how.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you it's so easy. When you drop
Hold on just a second. Let me go. Let me go.
you got the on your phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you see the link in the chat on your phone, tap it and it'll pop up. It'll say pin. Just hit pin and it'll go right to the top of the page.
What about on the computer?
You drop it. You drop the link on the computer. Have your phone. Have your live chat on your phone, right? As soon as
Mm-hmm.
you see the link come, as soon as you see the link in the chat on your phone, you hit you hit it. You tap on the link and it'll say three different things. One of the options is pin. And you just hit pin. I hope you heard that. Hey Megan, I think she's going back to the computer.
Yeah. Sorry, I have a mess behind me from painting.
I told her how to pin
Okay,
the.
guys, I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm having problems, having technical difficulties.
Did you hear what I said or no?
Let's see.
Are you talking to me, Vic?
No, I'm talking to Mel about how to pin the link.
Okay, I'm going to try to pin the link.
Yeah,
Let's
drop it
see.
on the computer And then
Yeah.
as soon as you see the link on your phone
Yeah.
in the chat,
Yeah.
tap it, tap it, and it'll let you pin. Just hit pin. So simple.
Okay, I see it. I got it.
There you
Then
go.
you're gonna want to mute YouTube.
Okay, let me get back on my phone so I can go outside and smoke. And then I'll get everything muted again.
I think I'll join you for a cigarette. Sorry. Where's my phone?
Megan, your avatar reminds me of Julia's.
Yeah, I did that to kind of make fun of it.
I thought so. Boy, that was they were going at last night in there. I tell you.
I missed it. I'm okay with that. It seemed I was talking to a few people afterwards, and it seemed to seems. I'm having technical difficulties myself, I guess. All right. Oh, she grabbed her. Oh, there you are. You're muted.
She's not muted now. I still can't hear her.
Oh my gosh, it's still dark out here. That's weird.
Are you outside? Can't hear you, Mel. I don't know why.
There's a lot of noise. You can hear me. I don't know, but is it just me or is her
No,
camera in the bedroom? Or
I hear you. I can't hear Mel, though. Can you hear me, Meg? The heck is going on?
technical difficulties as always. I typically mute when I'm on my phone at my door because it gets noisy here. But yeah, she's frozen.
Yeah, I think she's going.
So did you have a good night though?
I did. I finally got some decent rest. Finally. Good morning, Yoli.
I tend to be sleeping in the day more lately. But I was up all night. It's still dark here.
I know. I see that. Well, you're 3 hours behind, aren't you?
Yep. Only 5:30. Everyone's starting to go to work.
Yeah, same here. Do you hear a lot of traffic noise in the background?
I only hear my traffic noise, so I can't hear yours.
Oh, okay. Otherwise, I'd switch to my. I had these headsets on Joey's last night, and he said there was a lot of feedback. And I don't know why, but it's only on his panel that I have a problem with these. So I switched to my JBLs, and they were perfect.
JBLs are nice. They always make a nice product.
Yeah, they're really nice. Wireless,
Mm-hmm.
Bluetooth.
I'd wear my earbuds, but I left them in the office. Go figure.
What are you using? Just a speaker on the phone?
Mm-hmm. Trying to shield it from all the noise from the road.
I don't hear any traffic on your end.
Really? That's
No,
good because people usually complain about that.
Can
no,
y'all
I
hear
don't
me
hear.
now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you're
Okay,
good.
okay, good. Okay, I was having difficulties there for a second.
Yeah, sometimes you got to go to, on the phone, you got to go to more and then settings and audio. And if you're on Bluetooth, it's such a pain with StreamYard.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I
Let's
was like
see,
that in
who am I
the beginning.
missing?
Now I got it down packed,
Yeah, I'll get it.
especially on a computer. It's man, once you are on StreamYard on the computer, you don't want to go back to an iPad or I've never did a phone on StreamYard.
I'm actually
Yeah,
right outside of Portland. I'm in Beaverton.
I've heard Portland is beautiful.
Oregon?
Yeah, I mean, got a
Good
major
morning,
homeless
NZ.
problem, but I was just downtown Portland the other night and in the middle of the night and like nobody was out on the street, no tents or anything. I was like, where'd everyone go? I guess we're making it illegal to be homeless in Portland now.
Is
Oh,
it true,
really?
Megan, that
Hmm?
like is it true? I heard heroin, cocaine, all that is legal in Oregon now.
They decriminalized it.
Oh, okay. So it's not legal. It's just they don't arrest you for it.
Yeah,
Right.
unless you're selling it or manufacturing. But yeah, I guess they decriminalize. I don't know what that means. They just don't arrest you. You don't get a charge for it.
Good
Yeah,
morning, NZ
they
Kiwi.
just throw it out.
Mhm.
They just throw it
Mm,
away alongside the road or wherever they find it.
I guess, and someone else just going to pick it up alongside the road, or the cops just take it. I don't know.
they probably destroy it.
They destroy it.
I
Yeah.
imagine
Yeah,
so.
Good
they
morning,
probably
Cuban.
destroy it.
Yeah, they destroy it. They either I've seen them make
Y'all
stomp
hear
it
the
out in the
roosters?
ground.
Yeah.
You hear? You
Yeah, I
hear the
heard them.
roosters?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Take it. You guys are on
Yeah.
the East Coast.
I'm southeast, South Florida, East
South as you
Coast.
can get.
Am
Yep.
I saying that right? It's NZ Kiwi. Welcome,
I
welcome.
Hi.
yeah, I just call her Kiwi
Oh, okay, Kiwi. Welcome.
or him. I don't. Is Kiwi a male or a female, Meg?
Kiwi's a male.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
male. That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. Kiwi's cool.
All right.
Yeah,
I can't see the
Well,
yeah.
chat right now, though, guys. Sorry, not until I get back to my computer.
Good
oh, that's
morning,
okay.
Kiwi. Salute, bro.
So, what do you do, Megan?
Salute Latin. Good morning.
Uh-oh,
Can't
you're
hear you.
muted. I can't hear you.
I've been working in nonprofit, but I just recently lost my job and in the process of getting a new one.
Okay.
Now I'm looking at Project Homeless. I live and typically work in a different county than Portland, but everywhere has a homeless problem.
Yeah, it's a prevalent problem. I've seen I've seen newscasts and news things where they're talking about the homeless in Oregon. Matter of fact, you can look it up on YouTube. It's all over YouTube.
Oh yeah,
It's terrible.
it's really bad. They really cleaned up downtown Portland. Because
Yeah,
I was saying earlier, I was going through the downtown and there's like no camp, no tents, nothing anywhere. And I was like, where'd everyone go? So either they put them across the river to the other side of Portland because there's still tents.
right.
There's still a lot of homeless camps there.
Yeah. I mean, they have to have somewhere to go. I mean,
I never see nowhere worse than Philly though. Kensington. That place is horrible.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
Kensington is different. Drug use is prevalent among the homeless, but when you see these homeless camps in Oregon, they really are huge homeless camps. I mean, I'm sure that there's drugs involved, but it's not like Kensington. Kensington,
No,
yeah,
Kensington is an open air drug market.
yeah, it is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen anything like Kensington. I can't imagine what it would be like to actually walk down the streets of Kensington.
You can.
I mean,
But
I can imagine. Yeah,
Mel, you know what Greg was telling me last night? He said that, all the people that are filming in Kensington, right?
right.
They're only filming one block. They're
Yeah,
scared to go where everyone really is at, like the dealers and all that. He said it's really only one block, but when I
yeah.
see Frank driving around, it's more than one
Frank
block.
goes. Yeah, Frank goes everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, Slap and Tickles. Slap and Tickle says New Orleans has tons of homeless and tents under the interstate. They have like 3 to 4 couches, 10 tents put together. They've got whole houses.
Wow.
Hey, hey, Slap and Tickle. I started out the show by telling everybody that TC called me and Samantha Simon had a car wreck last night and was killed on impact.
Jesus. Man.
Yeah,
Isn't
Kiwi. I've got
slap
12
and
viewers and 12 likes. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Y'all are the greatest.
You're up to 14 now.
All right. Queen is leaving to go to the doctor. Let's pray for Queen. I'm hoping that she feels better because she's been feeling bad for the last couple of months.
Yeah.
Yes, Lap and Tickle. TC called me at 6:30 this morning to let me know because he had ran into her and they had gotten back together and kind of talked and everything. And next thing you know, she's gone.
Does she have a sibling that could take her children, or?
Yeah, she does. She has a sister and her mother's living.
Well,
Okay,
hopefully,
Dagmar, that's cool. We love you, Dagmar.
hopefully they'll take the children.
Well, the good thing is that they already all live together in a house.
Oh, okay, good.
So the kids will automatically be with the family.
That's good.
But she leaves behind. I want to say I know she's got a set of twins. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Who's there?
Fucking roosters chasing another rooster and fixing a fight.
What roosters
Look at
do?
this. Look at these Look at these cocks. What the hell? Get
Let's
you guys
get it
better
out.
straighten up. You better straighten up before I write. I ain't gonna put up with that shit. Okay? Take it somewhere else. Take it somewhere else. We got too much going on here today.
A UFC cockfight.
I wish I would have gotten that on video. Look at them running. Look at them.
Yeah,
What are
Territorial
y'all doing?
guys.
What are y'all doing?
mingling.
They're
Maybe they're
chasing the
playing.
hens around. They chasing the hens.
They terrorize the hens. Poor hens. That's funny.
Y'all, I've got to pick. I'm pickling some eggs today. I have got in the last 4 days. I have like 4 dozen eggs.
Oh,
4 dozen eggs. No lie. It's like I've got to figure out what to do with all the eggs, right?
hard boil.
But
No?
look, I hard boil them. I water glass them. I'm gonna pickle them. I
Mhm.
freeze them. I do all kinds of stuff with eggs. We do.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
you could freeze them.
yeah. I don't freeze whole eggs. I'll like crack them open, put them in a Ziploc bag. I'll put like 3, 4, or 5 because that's how much you need for like cornbread or cake.
You
And if
mean
you're gonna make a cake, huh?
you freeze the hard boiled or the yolk ones?
The yolk
Oh, okay. Yeah, you
for
could do
cake.
that.
Yeah, that way you take
Mhm.
them out of the freezer, you let them thaw out, and then you just whip them up and put them in your cake or your
Yeah.
pie or whatever. Yeah. Yep. I've had to figure out how to, I mean, because I get a lot of fucking eggs.
Hmm.
A lot of eggs.
I bet.
I love farm
And
friends.
girl, let me tell you, a couple of years ago, I tried to give away
Hmm.
farm fresh eggs. And do you know, people would not, I had one lady take 2 dozen and that's it.
Why?
You, I don't know. Now, I bet you now I could give them away.
Yeah, eggs are probably what, $6 a dozen.
Yeah, and for organic fresh eggs, they're going to be more than that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
that's what my wife buys. Those organic. They're expensive as hell. They come in
yeah. They're
that clear package.
we have one. We've got a couple of hens that are laying blue eggs.
Mm.
They're real pretty, like a gray color on the outside, but when you crack them open, of course, the egg is an egg, but the egg shell itself is blue. It's pretty.
And my dad has a bunch of chickens. They always have fresh eggs. It's pretty
Oh
nice.
yeah, yeah.
What are those
It's
birds that are close to like an ostrich? What are those things called?
Oh yeah. It's right on the tip
They
of my tongue.
they lay a big egg, man. I had one of them one time. It fed 6 of us.
well, duck
Just
eggs are
one.
pretty big, but
No. This was
ostrich
like,
ostrich eggs are huge.
yeah, this egg was humongous.
Yeah, that probably would have been an ostrich. Yeah.
Ostrich or
Maybe it was an
yeah, I
ostrich.
guess. Well, I guess emus are more in Australia, in that part of the world.
Yeah, I want to say it was a. I want to say yeah, because he had 2 of them. I want to say it was an emu. Emus are smaller than ostrich, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they chase you
All
and
I can
shit.
think about is that commercial. Emu, emu. Isn't that how it goes? No, Gina, I've never separated the whites, but that's a great idea for meringue. Yeah. I haven't thought about that, so you gave me a new idea. Who
Yeah,
came first, the chicken or the egg? The age-old question.
the egg.
Mm-hmm.
Had to be the egg.
Yeah.
Yoli.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Sue knows a couple of places that raise ostriches and emus. That's crazy.
Hmm.
I can't imagine eating an ostrich egg.
They're
That would
huge.
be,
It was pretty
I
good.
mean, I bet it was.
Have you ever had a quail egg?
I
I
have
had.
had I've had pickled quail eggs, but I've never had it like fried or any other way.
They're tricky
They're
to open.
tiny.
They are
Oh, I
tiny.
bet they are.
Yeah, you gotta just like cut the very top of them, like kind of slice off the top, and then let it all come out. It's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Ostrich egg on pizza.
Oh,
Slap and tickle. That's weird. Did you have that in New Orleans?
I can see that.
I could too. New Orleans has all kinds of shit. Pickled quail eggs are yummo. Yeah, I
They.
love pickled eggs.
Mm-hmm. Me
I'm
too.
going to make some spicy ones today, and then I'm going to make some regular ones. That way Mom can have some. She don't eat spicy.
How long does it take for you to
So,
pickle them?
what's that?
How long does it take for you to pickle them?
Um, Once I get them in the jar, I'll let them sit for about 3 weeks, and then they'll be ready to eat. I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna make my mom some pickled beet eggs. You know where you use the pickled beet juice and it turns the eggs purple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
I
think
love.
that would be cool.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I never thought of that. Beets are also give it that sweetness.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to love these.
That's what I was doing yesterday. Was researching pickled egg recipes on YouTube, trying to find which one I liked and what I wanted to do. And you run across all kinds of stuff on YouTube.
Yes, you do.
Some of them you're like, where the hell did they come from and who told them they could do a video?
Yeah.
And that's
Very.
probably like, there was a couple of them that it was so funny because I'd try to go see what else they had. Um, and they wouldn't have anything except the pickled eggs. And I was like, okay, that's weird, okay. But just because you don't have nothing else doesn't mean you can't make good pickled eggs.
True.
I like
But
devil
it's
eggs.
all I love deviled eggs. I
Mm-hmm.
love egg salad,
Sorry.
English pea salad.
I'll be right
Never
back.
heard of that until you told me about that.
I have the huge pickle jars, Gina, but I'm gonna use quart size jars. Um, I use my pickle jars to water glass my eggs, and I'm gonna do a video on that. It'll be a short video, but it'll be a way that people can put their eggs away for long term usage.
I'm on mute real quick, and I'll be right back.
Okay, don't fall asleep on me.
Oh no, I got sleep last night. Finally.
Okay. Oh, slap and tickle. You said Dominica is it's expensive bougie restaurant. Oh, it's a bougie restaurant, huh? Slap and tickle. Them bougie restaurants has them ostrich eggs on pizza. Pavlova with kiwi fruit, whipped cream, and strawberry. I love kiwi fruit, let me tell you. Yes, Gina, I just uploaded that video. It should be up as of now. Thank you for reminding me because I totally forgot, but I uploaded it as soon as I got on this morning, or before I got on live stream this morning. So it should be up now. And I've got another one that I'm editing right now. So it's going to be on chili. We grind our own meat, and we took some roast and we ground that down and used it to make chili, and I canned it up. So I love kiwi fruit. Do you like kiwi? I can't hear you, Megan.
Sorry.
There you go. That's okay. I saw your mouth. I saw your mouth move, and I was like, can't hear her. What's up?
Yeah. I was checking out your videos. I really like the array of them, but the chickens are awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's what I started out with. I really just started, videoing the chickens and just to give me something to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that when my son passed, something left him and got in me. And I say that, with quotations, because I would have never seen myself editing videos or wanting to film or anything, but he was real big into that. And so Larry always tells me, you're special because you're carrying on Paul's legacy. He would be so excited to know this is what you're doing.
Yeah.
And that makes me feel good.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's good to find hobbies that are new.
Yeah. Slap and Tickle says your chili is so damn good. He's my son. He's my son. Yeah. He said that was one of Paul's favorite, your chili. Yes, it was, honey. Yes, it was. He loved my chili. Yes, Gina, I do have some venison in my freezer. I haven't made jerky. I can because I do have a dehydrator. But oh, you have 93 subs, Sue. All right, you go, girl. Yeah.
Have you ever dehydrated tomatoes?
Tomatoes? No, but I've seen it done, and you can turn it into tomato powder.
Or tomato? Well, I had to make tomato chips. They were so good.
Oh my gosh, that sounds good. Yeah. My mother-in-law has been looking at getting a dehydrator, but man, they are expensive. And you really want to make sure you use it. You want to, that's just how I feel. If you're going to buy something, make sure you're going to use it and get the money's worth.
Yeah. I just don't have room on my kitchen counters for anything.
Yeah. I don't know where I would put it. I don't know that I would use it. Now I have one of those little ovens, like a toaster oven, but it's a dehydrator also. So if I want to dehydrate something, I'll just put it in that.
Yeah. Yeah, no need to get a big new machine.
Yeah, no. I'd rather have a new stove or a new dishwasher.
Oh, I gotta let my cat in. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay.
I hear her meowing in the kitchen or in the room.
Yes, Gina, we get venison all the time. I love venison. We have a guy that works with my mother-in-law that he does a lot of hunting, and so during deer season we usually get venison, and I love deer chili. Love it. So thank you guys for being with me today. I know today's started out kind of crazy, and loopy and sad. And I hope that it's turned into something good and positive. Oh yeah, Gina, $2,000 for those dehydrators. Yeah, the women. Look, I've seen one woman, but I will say she uses it all the time, all the time. You've gone from 1 to 3 videos. I'll have to go check out if anyone can drop his link. That would be great. If not, come back in tomorrow, Kiwi, and we'll have someone drop your link. Because I'm on my phone right now. That way you can get some more subs and I can look at your channel. I miss having cats.
Huh. I got a almost 16-year-old.
Oh.
Like 16-month-old.
Oh. One on one end of the spectrum and one on the other, huh? Oh, she's beautiful.
She's been my partner in crime for 15
Hey,
and a half.
honey.
How pretty.
Hey, honey.
Don't mess with the camera. Oh yeah.
Hello.
Wet paint. Oh snap! I messed up my own freaking paint. That is not food. That's paint.
Do you paint?
Here. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Dagmar.
Go away.
Yes, venison backstrap. I love backstrap. Oh, that is beautiful, girl. Do you use that as a therapy?
I need to get the cat out of here. she is chewing on cords. You got to get down too. Just a hobby. I mean, yeah, and therapy. Yeah. I think all. Oh, come on. Don't knock over the monitor. Ugh.
That must be the 16-month-old.
Yeah. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. She's in the mood to
Hi,
play.
pretty girl. Hi. Oh, you're gonna make me get a kitty cat.
But like any kitten, she wants to play. All right, both of you.
Yeah.
Go. Get. Sorry, ladies. But yeah, I mean, I'm not good at drawing at all. Like pen to paper. Oh shoot, this thing's all messed up.
Right.
But then I discovered acrylic pouring, like liquid, fluid art, and that you don't have to draw.
Yeah.
I definitely messed this up. Wasn't even close to being dry yet. That's just a test run for a bigger one I'm going to do.
Well, that's right up my alley because I can't draw either, but I love to paint.
Oh yeah, the acrylic pours. I mean, the people that you see doing it on YouTube make it look really easy.
I'll have to go check that out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I'd even know what that is. I'm assuming you just pour it and you just kind of move is it almost like finger painting almost?
No, but you'll still be covered in paint.
Love it.
I'm going to drop a couple links in the private chat at least. Because yeah, I was it started with me just drawing on my DVD cases with all these DVDs, and I was enjoying that, and I'm like, I want to paint a abalone shell. I want to make something look like abalone, and you do it by pouring paint onto a canvas, basically.
Wow.
And
you can do it on. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a couple of my favorites in there. It's really nice.
Do you know how to mod? Do you know how to drop links and stuff?
I do. Yeah, I produce someone else's live streams, so I'm also really familiar with StreamYard. And
okay, good, because I'm not familiar at all.
Well, if you have any questions, I'd be happy to let you know.
Well, tomorrow when you come up, I'll make sure I make you a mod. I need another mod.
Oh yeah, I'd be happy to mod. I'm a good mod. I don't block people.
Okay. Yeah, I don't as long as they're not trolling or,
You can
being
mod
mean or
me too,
whatever.
if you.
Yeah, I'll have to go in and do this real quick cuz
All right. But one of these links is really good for beginners because he experiments with like what's it like to have the paint this way or these colors together or cheap paint compared to expensive paint. So
yeah.
some of those creators that are artists, they have the expensive paints that not everyone
Right.
can afford.
Not
So,
everybody can afford those. That's
yeah,
right. You got to start out somewhere.
I gotta turn off the heater.
That's what my father-in-law does.
Oh, acrylic pours. Yeah, I took off all of the the cabinet doors and the drawer cover, the fronts of drawers in my bathroom, and painted them all different. And
Oh.
here's my last
Oh,
one.
I love that. Oh, I love that.
That's what
I
my
just gotta finish
father-in-law
it.
does. He does stuff like that.
It's
He
nice.
does
It's
rocks. He does everything.
yeah. You don't
Healing
need
for
to
him.
find a canvas. You can do it on just about anything.
Wow.
Yeah. He,
That's awesome.
yeah. He does a
Kiwi
lot of
said I got
canvas.
Kiwi's got 6 cats, 2 dogs, 1 chicken, a possum, and 2 parrots.
Their possums are
A
totally different.
possum.
Yeah, I showed Kiwi what the possums look like in North America, and he's like, they're very different. But here's kind of my last one. Actually, I just finished this one.
That's pretty.
Hey, how do I mod somebody on here?
I think you just click them in the chat, and I think you go to the 3 dots on the side.
It just says star comment, put user in timeout, or block user.
No, you gotta go.
When you customize channel, and then go to permissions.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back into the computer.
I think I don't know. I've never had a live stream through YouTube on my channel, so I don't know.
You know what the easiest way is, Mel?
Yeah, to go to a
You
comment.
go back to one of your older lives, like yesterday if the chat's up, and tap whatever name, and you could add moderator. Or
can she do that
moderator.
in your chat? Like if she goes to one of your old live streams?
If you comment
no.
if you comment on my last live, like or my blah 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 community post, I think then I can go on there and put you as a mod. You too, Vic, because you have a troll account, and whenever I go to try to mod you, that that account comes up, and I don't want to mod the wrong one.
Well, I've commented in this one.
Okay.
So tomorrow you just look at this one.
Yeah.
And you'll see where I commented. Just tap my name.
To love is to place our happiness in the happiness of another. Gina says she's finished making her teardrop pine cone swags. They turned out beautiful. Oh, I bet they did.
Pine cone swags.
That sounds neat.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know. What is that, Gina?
How do I pronounce Kaisa?
Kaisa?
Kaisa.
Kaisa.
Okay. You have a lovely day, Kaisa.
You have a great day, Kaisa. So glad that you came.
Bye, Kaisa.
Tell all the older gents and women we said hello.
Mm-hmm. Kiwi tripled his content. Love it. I have one video. and I got 16 subs. I actually have another channel that I've had since 2011.
Yeah.
And I forgot I had this channel, and I have like 90 subs and 2 videos of some tsunami action on Catalina.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but they're so old. Those videos are.
Don't you do something for Joey too, Megan?
I produce and manage his live streams for the most part.
Okay.
I can't always be there.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's, I can't always manage them.
Yeah, that's for sure, huh?
So how does that work, Megan? How do you produce a live chat? Tell me about that.
So I have no control over his YouTube. So I can't do wrenches. I can't unblock people. But in StreamYard, you know how even with when you're not paying for StreamYard, you can still have one person on your team.
Right.
And person admin abilities, which means they can start and stop and end streams. They can even talk as you to YouTube, to the chat. And you can also have co-hosts who can bring people up onto panel and off of panel. And it helps, especially when you're doing something during the live stream, to have somebody else managing bringing posts up on the screen, bringing people up and down off of panels.
Right.
Always been helpful for that. What's funny is I started on the opposite team as Joe. I started on the watchdog community, and then I moved to the cop watcher community, which they're not on the same team.
Okay, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's
a new sector.
Interesting long story how that happened, but I've learned a lot moving to the other side. There's plenty of people on the. I get the watches wrong. Okay, you got cop watch and you got the watchdogs. On the watchdog community that don't like me for moving over to Joe's channel.
Right.
But I'm just like, hey, I haven't changed my views, and I understand better where they're coming from, and I'm able to explain why people in the watchdog community think the way they do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And really, it was his chat room that I just fell in love with them, became family to me. It's amazing, especially after the pandemic. We're all used to seeing family through a computer.
Exactly.
So now I literally have family through a computer, and I've made my own internet family through the computer.
Yeah, I totally.
I'll open up one of these streams and not have it live on YouTube, and then I can have friends in here. I can play whatever videos, because no copyright, because you're not live.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on my computer. I can play DVDs and have movie night, and just be able to talk to somebody and watch something with them, and you don't feel as alone.
Right.
And, I've got friends on the other side of the world, that I'm chatting with, because I keep weird hours. So, my friends in New Zealand and the UK, they'll hang out with me in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah. I feel the same way. Everything that you just said, I totally agree with. I've got my YouTube family, and some of these people are closer to me now. Like, I've got really good friends, and it's such a blessing, because I'm an isolationist.
Yeah.
I tend to isolate, and now I have a way to be, extroverted without being extroverted.
Without having to put on different clothes and getting out and getting in the car and going somewhere. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. I love it.
That's exactly right. I can sit in my pajamas if I want to.
Exactly. You have no idea what I'm wearing from my neck down, really.
That's right.
No, my family's all 1,000 miles away. So.
Oh, wow.
So I talk to them through the computer too.
Right.
Actually, I haven't really done that yet, because we're just so used to talking on the phone. And I'm just like, we should do a video chat, because a lot of the way that I talk is through expression.
Right.
It's a big part of my vocabulary or my way of speaking.
Yeah.
A lot of people are camera shy, and I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Because when you're on camera and you're on YouTube, it doesn't matter what your content is or what you're saying or what you look like, you're going to have people just mess with you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It comes with the territory. So it's not for everybody.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
Or
Yeah,
you can do a private through Zoom, can't you?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about, getting out, meeting the people in the first place, because you do have to be out there. You're not going to meet people alone in your place without going online at least.
I'll be right back, guys. Y'all chat.
And Vic, I do hear what they are talking about with your microphone. Like I can hear when you unmute. Yeah, it's like a loud hum, but not loud. It's like it's there, but it's soft.
How's it sound right now? It's all right.
Not bad. I mean, there's still static. I mean, there's some background unnoise because it's not like noisy background, but it's just like.
Should I switch them?
Well, what does your other one sound like? Let's test it.
Oh, the JBLs are clear, super clear.
Are you on the JBLs right now?
No, but I can switch to them and change in settings. Hold on, let me turn them on.
And StreamYard, you have to change the settings separately on StreamYard than your phone or tablet or whatever. Yeah. Yes, I agree with that saying, Gina.
I'll mute up so I don't mess everything up.
Gina, even before this whole like internet connection thing, I've never wanted to live in my hometown, and I grew up in San Diego, which is one of the great, I think it's a great city to live in. The weather doesn't get much better than that. And you have everything is nearby: Mexico, LA, the ocean, the mountains, the desert. It's like lots and lots of options. But I just didn't want to live there because that's where I grew up. And so I've always been removed from my family, and I always made my family wherever I went. And it is nice that you can pick your family where you go.
That's right. I've lived all over. When my husband did cable work, we moved all over the place, and I made so many friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I can see that in you. See, I'm terrible at keeping in touch once I'm gone.
Me too. I'm
terrible at that. And when I do call some of my old friends, I want to have like good things to say. So if I'm like not in a good mood, or if like shit has hit the fan, sorry for my language. I'm just like I don't want to call them, and so like I don't call them.
Yeah.
Plus, a lot of my job is on the phone, and I don't want to come home and get on the phone.
On the phone. Yeah, exactly.
Like, my mom is my best friend, and I should call her way more than I do. And I don't, because I don't even know why that block is there. I was saying that last night in the chat.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know why that block is there.
Mm-hmm. I do the same thing, though. And, I mean, I don't know why I do that. Like take, for instance, with my oldest son, I don't call him every day. Some parents are probably like, why not? Why don't you call him every day? But the way I see it is he's 32,
mm-hmm.
and he's got to learn, and I'm always here. For him. And he knows that. And just like this morning, he texted me and said, hey, are you awake? And I said, yeah, I'm about to go live. And he said, well, just wait a minute. I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
And thank God, thank God for him, reaching out to me. That shows huge growth for him. He said, Mom, I just needed to talk. I've been up all night long. I didn't know who else to talk to. And I told him, this is a test. This is going to be a test. But yeah, I need to call him more. Learning to grow my own. Hello, I'm new here. Nice to meet everyone. Nice to meet you too. Welcome, Learning. So glad you're here. Hope you've subbed. We're talking about some different things today. It's Friday, so we're kind of all over the place. But
what's weird is whenever, like, I tell my mom just about everything, but when it comes to stuff that will like is emotional or just at all stressful, talking to my mom, it triggers me to cry. And
Sure.
I can't speak when I cry. So I end up
Right.
emailing my mother the most traumatic things, the things you want to talk to her about, but I can't talk.
Right, right.
I wrote my mom an email once, and I'm like, I just want to send you an email that is not me being traumatic, like is a happy email, because I think you get my emails, you're just like, oh,
Yeah, shit. Yeah. This means something's going on.
Yeah. Oh, I got an email from Megan. Oh my gosh. Could be.
Well, that's what I was on the phone with Queen, and I got the text, and I was like, I said, oh shit. I said, why is my son texting me at 6:30 in the morning?
Well, the hour would concern my mom too.
Hello?
My mom like, why? My mom will respond to some of my text messages. You good? If she can't like call right away, she's like, I'm in dinner with friends. Are you good? And I'm like, oh, I'm good. My mom will respond to some of my text messages.
Can y'all hear me?
You gotta mute your YouTube. Are you good? And I'm like, oh, I'm good.
YouTube.
Can y'all hear me?
No. No.
Yeah, I wish I was
Can't
better.
hear y'all. Hold on.
My mom deserves to have the best daughter, because my mom's parents were awful and she took care of them. Yeah. And like the fact that she would fly across the country, because they were in North Carolina and Florida, and she lived in San Diego. She would fly across the country and take care of them. Now she flew for free because her husband was a pilot.
Yeah.
For Southwest, but still though, they were awful. It would be so easy for me to just like be busy with life and not even pay attention,
Yeah.
And she didn't. So that taught me that, Mom, when you can't wipe your butt when you get too old, I'm going to be there to wipe it for you. Like I'll be there for you, because you earned it. You earned it.
I know my son would be there for me in a heartbeat. A heartbeat. I don't know. We have a great relationship. I had him when I was 16 years old. Mm-hmm. So we basically grew up together, and then with him being addicted to drugs, it created a toxic relationship to a certain degree, that enabling relationship. And I went through many years of that. And then, we moved through that phase into the phase of, I'm not going to take this shit anymore. You've got to get out. To now where he's clean and, sober. And even though there's, crazy things going on in his life, he's got to learn.
It's going to happen his whole life.
Exactly. And he's got to learn
his entire life.
Yep.
Is a bitch.
Well, like I told him. Yeah, like I told him, drugs.
I can't hear. I don't know why.
Oh,
well, forgive you for the interruption then, Vic. You still can hear us?
Hello, Vic.
Can
you hear us, Vic?
Are you on a computer, tablet, cell phone? Oh, wait, you can't hear us? Okay.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, this is when you should mute him for now.
Okay, you're right. How do I do
But he doesn't know he's muted, so it'd be like,
there you go. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that, because I'm still learning.
Well, see, anytime I'm messing with my mic, I always try to remember to mute, but I don't always remember to mute, and I don't hear this noise.
Right.
And it's so bad.
It's terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I've been managing streams that have like tons of, and we had a private chat once. You can only have 10 people on StreamYard at a time. Well, we had more than 10. And so I was mirroring one stream to another. I mean, it wasn't live or anything, but it was still like, I'm just like, okay, this is work. This is, oh God, it's exhausting.
That's exciting. That's exciting to know how to do that, though.
It was a learning. There was a learning curve for it, for sure. I'm like, it's my first time doing this, guys. Let me know how it works. But communication and hearing from people, because you also, you know how you can't hear your own mic and how loud it is. And people tell me like after 10 minutes, yeah, we can't hear that video, or we can't hear you. And I'm like, how long have you not been able to hear me for? Like, tell me that.
That's why when I come in, I'm like, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
So like, I'll get on my cell phone like you were on your cell phone to smoke, and I'll do the same thing on my phone, and I'll have an earbud in for the phone being on stream, and then I'll mute that, and I'll still have the earbud in. I can hear myself through this mic, and I'm like, oh, it's noisy. Everything I set down, everything I touch is noisy. I'm like, oh.
Right. And you don't realize it.
Yeah,
you don't realize it.
Yeah. So communication is key, chat. Let us know.
Gina said, Vic, go back to sleep.
You're trying muting him now. I mean, he can unmute himself if you can hear us.
Are you there quick?
Yeah, but he's got something else at the same time. That's where the feedback's coming from.
You need to turn that other stuff down, brother.
Do you have StreamYard open somewhere else or YouTube? It's a learning curve. I know someone who's been coming up on panel for months, many months, and every time it's still like, dude, mute your YouTube. Like, but I still, once in a while, like, I'll still be like, oh yeah, I gotta mute that, you know?
Yeah.
It's not easy to remember all the time.
I don't know what he's doing. Oh well.
Hey, Vic, we're gonna probably have to mute you. Oh, I spoke too soon.
I muted him.
Well, if you can hear us, Vic, just so you know, you're muted. So if you start talking, just hit unmute.
Yeah, Slap and Tickle said I need to get the noise cancellation mics.
Yeah, but that doesn't help with the straight up having YouTube open on the same computer.
Yeah.
Dagmar, that's a very good point. We should always be careful when we ask anybody, what you doing?
We don't want to know what he's doing, Dagmar said.
I love the picture, Dagmar. I've got a pair of glasses like that too, but I'm missing one of the arms.
Yeah, it helps with touching things, Slap and Tickle. Yeah. Yeah, I've thought about I've thought about getting one, but shit, I mean, what's the point?
You sound good right here. I have a camera that the mic on the camera is great.
Yeah.
But a friend bought me this boom mic for my birthday. So like I have a microphone.
Yeah.
But I've always noticed content creators being really close to their microphones. And I'm like, do I need to get that close? Like, why are they like right up on it?
Yeah, because I can sit back. Back. And
mine's different when I sit back.
I can still hear you though, good.
But I sound further away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the thing with the boom mics. You still have some weird reverb going, Vic.
Yeah, what's up with that, Vic? What is going on, Vic?
There are times on my computer I'm like, where's the tab of the noise that's coming from? Like, I have too many tabs open. Closer the cleaner, that's true.
Quick, Vic.
And I don't have the mic turned up that high. You're right.
I feel like I'm trying to wake him up again or some shit.
I could just see him over there like, where is the noise coming from? Ah.
Oh my gosh, Vic.
See, I love those thick glasses. I wish I'm due for a new prescription. That's why I haven't gotten new glasses yet. But I want to get another pair of the thick ones because
they're in right now. I wear contacts and I have to wear glasses. So like I can see far away with my contacts, but then I have to wear glasses to see up close.
Type thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I've only been
So,
wearing glasses since 2017.
oh, really? I've been wearing glasses a while. Matter of fact, the doctor told me that I'd probably need bifocals, but he let me go this time with just getting glasses and contacts because I didn't want to have to get used to bifocals at 49 years old.
I didn't think about that. But I would
Yeah,
think contacts and glasses would be a pain, but you're right. Bifocals probably be a pain too.
yeah, just having to learn how to get walk around and step up. I've just heard some different things about it.
Oh yeah, not look down at your feet when you're walking.
Right.
They're meant for reading. And it's like, okay. Yeah, Dagmar, I when I saw Stephen Colbert take his glasses off and he looked 20 years older, I'm like, glasses are a good thing. I don't know why. When I was a child growing up, glasses were something that the bullies made fun of because
Isn't that crazy? Yes.
I guess when you're
Yes.
young, you don't have to hide the bags under your eyes.
Right. Right.
But
My
yeah,
glasses.
I was amazed at how much older Stephen Colbert looked when he turned off his glass or took off his glasses. I'm like, oh,
That's
put them
yeah.
back on.
Takes 20 years off.
It does, and you'd think it's magnifying our skin.
I know mine helps hide my puffiness in my eyes.
Mine too. Also, anytime my eyes are bloodshot for whatever reason.
Right. Hey, Just John, welcome.
Hi, John.
Dagmar says she had contacts for years, but my eyes can't have them anymore. They dry out. Yeah, mine do pretty good. Mine do pretty good. I'm so glad you could make it, Just John.
Mm.
Gina says I've always used readers. Couldn't see the distance chart. Yes.
I decided to get glasses when I was cutting hair. I used to be a hairstylist, and I was doing a clipper cut, and like everything just kind of like went blurry on me. And
Oh no.
I think it was more of a lack of focusing, but it also I was squinting at the computer, and I was like, it's time to get my eyes checked.
Good morning, Billy.
Hi, Jinx.
What's up?
Happy holidays to you, John.
Happy holidays.
It's too bad glasses are so expensive, but I mean,
I know.
not sponsored by, but check out Zenni Optical.
Zenni
Cheap
Optical.
glasses.
Okay.
I mean, with shipping, I spend maybe $20 on a pair of glasses.
Oh wow.
The more glasses you buy in one sitting, obviously, then you only pay one shipping. So, yeah. But I haven't ordered any because I'm due for a new prescription.
Yeah, see that's my thing. I just have to keep up with my prescription, make sure I go yearly because the way my eyes have been. I don't know what's going on though because I take care of them. I did.
Go ahead.
What's that?
I was going to say wearing glasses actually messes up your eyes. Yeah. You
Yeah.
sound much better.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I couldn't get the JBLs to do anything.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
it changed.
Out of curiosity, what is your microphone? Is it a cell phone or like
it's a
camera?
Bluetooth. I mean, it's a USB headset,
Okay.
like a gaming headset. But I have it set at it's a Logitech USB.
Because there is still I wouldn't call it a hum, but like a noise.
Let me go to high definition, see what makes a difference.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, might as well experiment here. And
How about now?
oh, it's worse.
What's worse?
High definition has picked up everything around you, including the fan and the refrigerator 3 rooms over downstairs.
Right.
Yeah, high def it's picking up everything, including your voice. Now you sound crisp and clear, but
How about that?
you sound a little further away. Which one's this?
This is the default one.
Huh.
It sounds good. You just need to
It
speak
sounds good.
up.
There's just like a fan going in the background.
No, that's
And after
crap. How about
oh,
now?
that's one of the
How
better
about
ones. But then we probably just need to turn your mic up on our
how
end
about
here.
now?
Which, can you
I
hear
turned it
us?
up now. Yeah, I
Okay,
hear
can you
y'all
hear us?
fine.
Okay.
Okay,
Is
there you
that
go.
better?
Yeah, that's
Better?
better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have water, like a river in the background? Sorry.
Yeah, there's a water. Yeah, there's a little waterfall.
Yeah, I didn't realize for this whole summer, I've always had a fan in my window. It's right there, and my
Yeah.
microphone's right here. And
Yeah.
it wasn't until I was listening in my earbuds on my phone, but I saw the stream open on my computer. I was like, that is noisy. How come nobody has told me that I've always had a noisy mic? Always. I mean, now it's wintertime. I don't have to have that window open, but the whole summer, nobody told me.
The whole summer went by and nobody said anything.
Nobody said a thing. I would
Good
have muted
morning,
it
Ron.
much more often. Or put up a wind protector right here on the microphone.
That's right.
I don't know. I literally figured it out last week.
Gina said, "This is an improvement, Vic. You usually sound like a frog in the bayous of Louisiana."
Oh, that's
Hey, Ron. Good
next
morning,
time.
Ron. Hope you're having a wonderful morning.
Oh, that was with my iPad out. No, that was when I had the iPad. I was using the wifey's iPad.
Now you're
Remember
cutting
the
in
little
and out.
bullfrog?
Yeah.
I call it the frog burps. Is that like when your device is dying and it has a like afterwards, just a weird sound? Yeah, I always call it the frog burps.
Yeah,
Joe gets that whenever he's
Joe
out
gets
and
it.
about.
It sounds like a grunt.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets that whenever he's out and about. Now we have an echo, I think. Wait, why for a second?
Let me try this one. What about now?
Keep talking, because this is the best one sounding so far.
Hey, you. How you doing?
Wait, what just happened? Did you
Going.
just switch it before you said "Hey you"?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Sorry.
No, that's bad. That was bad.
But it wasn't you echoing. Don't worry.
Oh, that wasn't me?
Normally the person that is causing the echo doesn't echo themselves.
Okay, how do I sound now? All right.
You sound pretty good.
All right, I'm just gonna leave it here. I got echo cancellation on, and the volume is all the way up.
See, the volume being all the way up is not always good.
Always good, I know.
But
I usually I turned it down a little. How about now?
Well, as long as you turn it down, but then maybe up somewhere else. Actually, you sound great right now.
Okay, I'll leave it the way it is. I'm good.
What do you guys think in the chat?
I think it sounds good.
Martina, Ron, howdy y'all.
How does everybody feel?
I feel better. How about you?
I feel a lot better. Since I've been on here talking to my friends, I feel a lot better. Thank you. Absolutely. You guys are the greatest.
Let me go get my fresh cup of coffee.
This is how it should be. This is how it should be.
Absolutely.
Get you some coffee, Vic, because you better not fall asleep on my ass, okay?
Vic, do you mind muting while you're getting coffee? Because a little bit of There is an echo, though.
Yeah, I don't know. He has really bad issues. I hear that, too.
Yeah, and since it echoes when you're talking, it means it's not coming from you.
Yeah.
Dagmar's laughing at us. I don't blame you. I'd be laughing too. I think I'm down to my second to last cigarette. I want to. You know
Oh
what?
no.
I have a vape pen somewhere.
That's the bad thing for me is I don't have a vape pen. I'm the only one in the house who smokes. And so I come outside to smoke, and I don't have a vape pen. So if I run out, I'm just shit out of luck.
Yeah. I'm the only one in my family that smokes. Of course, again, my family's 1,000 miles away, so it doesn't do anything now.
Right.
But I don't smoke as often. Like my boyfriend smokes a lot when he drinks, and so it's like this whole pack of cigarettes is gone.
Right.
One day, a pack of cigarettes lasts me like a week.
Whenever I drank, I would smoke a lot.
Oh, me too. Absolutely. But I haven't gotten drunk in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
I've never been a drinker because my dad was an alcoholic, so I've never been a drinker, but I do smoke. I 420 all the time. But that's, a lot of that I use that for my mental health, for my anxiety, and to help me sleep, which sometimes it doesn't work, obviously.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not a magic cure-all, but it softens edges.
Right. Yeah. Like right now, I'm very calm.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say this, I was in the hospital several years ago. My kidneys ended up almost failing. And I was in and out of it. I don't even remember being in the hospital, really. And when I came out of it, I quit smoking. I didn't smoke again. Matter of fact, I came home and I gave my cigarettes to my oldest son because my youngest son, who passed away, he did not smoke. And he was so happy. He was so happy that I had quit smoking. And at his funeral, I ended up picking up a cigarette and I started smoking again. And to this day, my husband is just so angry about that. It's just hey, brother.
Vices. Sometimes we need vices to get us through, and at least your vice isn't going to, barbiturates or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
See, for me, smoking weed, I try to do more often, but I'm not a functional stoner anymore. I used to be when I lived on a rock in the middle of the ocean because that's how you had to live.
Right.
But, I just become dumb. Like, I just.
Yeah. Like, I'm very functional. I'm very functional. I've smoked since I was 12, off and on. Not my whole life. There's been times when I'd stop for years.
We're talking weed or cigarettes?
Weed.
Yeah.
I would stop for years, whether it was for a job or whether, the kids were growing up and I didn't want them to, I never let my kids see me smoking. Mm-hmm. Even though they both grew up to be smokers, which I'd rather them be smokers than on anything else.
Yeah.
I've had to deal with my oldest son, being on meth and being on pills and drinking. And my youngest son, he just smoked. He just smoked weed. He didn't do anything else.
Yeah. And he was a functional member of society, I bet, even having weed.
Yes. He worked a full-time job.
I get so angry at the states that haven't at least legalized medical marijuana. I have a friend in one of those states who's hurting badly and would benefit greatly. She needs to eat, and it's like, it would just benefit so much to have to be able to not worry about getting high. And
exactly.
I have respiratory issues myself ever since childhood. So smoking's harder for me, but edibles, I love edibles.
Right.
And then my mom,
edibles are different.
Yeah,
edibles are good, and they are different. Yeah.
My mom will have her gummy after 8
o'clock.
o'clock.
It's like a body high.
Congratulations, Gina. Wow, that's That's awesome. That
Yeah.
inspires me to want to quit smoking.
I
Yeah, I
want to
quit
quit
smoking
smoking
for
cigarettes
10
so
years.
bad.
And when I quit, like I woke up, the guy I was dating at the time, he woke up in the middle of the night, not being able to breathe, and like he's like, "Oh, babe, we got to quit smoking." I'm like, "All right, you know," I was ready anyways. I'm like, "I'm right there with you, absolutely."
Right, right,
My favorite cigarettes. They were Camel Red Lights, which are not cheap or easy to come by. And I
right.
have a carton in my freezer, and I nope, I gave them away. I'm done, and I quit for 10 years.
Yes, that's what Gina is saying is that she quit
Mm-hmm.
for 11 she quit 11 years ago.
Yeah,
If I drank a glass of
you just
Yeah,
gotta
Dagmar.
you just gotta hold it down, keep strong.
I'm scared I'm scared I'm gonna quit smoking cigarettes and I'm gonna catch cancer as soon as I quit. I've
It's
been
funny you
smoking
say that
cigarettes
because
since.
I was just thinking that that I think once you pass the age of 50, if you've been a habitual smoker your whole life, that's when like
I
I've
have
met
been,
three
except
people.
for
One I was very close to that, like a few months after she quit smoking, she got diagnosed with lung cancer.
Well,
Not a few months. I'm sorry, like almost a year, and she was 52 when it was right
well.
before she died, like a day or two before her 52nd birthday.
Oh my
And
gosh,
I was
that's
just like, I think you just got to take it to the end at that point. Like,
yeah.
because that's the third person I knew that died or got diagnosed with cancer right after quitting smoking.
My mom, she smoked a couple of months before she was diagnosed. She started having breathing issues
Hmm.
to where she could not smoke. And I kept telling her to go to the doctor. I knew something was wrong. And she was married to a man that did not listen, very controlling.
Hmm.
Long story short, he didn't take her for a while, but when he did take her, she was already at stage 4 lung cancer. So, and I found out on Mother's Day.
Oh, good God. I'm sorry.
Um, Mother's Day 2017, and she was gone by September.
2017 was a bad year for me.
Yeah, 2017 was a horrible year for me. And then
Mel, I had an
20
auntie had for and she survived. She's
Oh,
still alive.
really? That's amazing. You can
Yeah,
catch it
usually when you
early and you
catch,
can survive.
You can. My stepdad
Good,
had
well, she caught
cancer
it
of the
late.
mandible.
That's the,
Yeah,
good
and still
morning,
survived.
Harry.
But yeah, my stepdad got cancer of the
Harry.
mandible, and he had his entire jaw removed, and we
Oh
were not
God.
well, we were hopeful, but we were losing hope, and he made
Right,
it through. He made it through. I used to make them, and I just happened to be stuck in San Diego for a couple of years, and so I made him like the fattiest soups I could make, so I couldn't enjoy them, but
right.
for him. Not for me. And he managed to get through it, and then he got some unknown virus, and this is 2015, 16, or
Yeah.
no, 16, 17, and he got some unknown virus that almost took him out, worse than the cancer, and they still don't know to this day what that virus was.
Wow.
And it's like maybe it's because his immune system was down. I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean,
it could
he's
have. Yeah,
Japanese, and that cancer tends to attack Asian people more for whatever reason.
right. That's
And
crazy.
he doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He is the
Salute,
most
Harry.
straight, narrow person in my family. I love that man. And his name's Ron. So I just love,
Hit the
I
link,
say
Harry.
thanks, Ron, down there. I love that. Sorry.
Dagmar says my dad had brain surgery 6 years ago after he forgot about everyone and everything except cigarettes. It was the first thing he asked for when he got better. He's now doing better. Does he still smoke, Dagmar?
And does he remember everyone yet?
Yeah, does he remember everyone?
Because that's got to be
Yes,
hard.
esophagus and tongue cancer. Yeah, my stepdad, he had mouth cancer.
Mm.
And My dad, he smokes. He's set in his 70s. He still smokes. Matter of fact, he said when he dies, just bury him with a pack of cigarettes. And I'm like, they're not going to let that happen.
Nope.
Not going to happen.
Mm.
Harry is on the job. You have a good day, Harry. You have a great day. I'm fixing to end this. I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to go pickle some eggs.
I just
And
told him to hit the link.
yeah, he's at work.
I love to hear.
Mama didn't raise a quitter.
Billy said, he said, Mama didn't raise a quitter.
Don't you just hate when you were raised a certain way? Like I was raised, San Diego Charger fan.
Right.
And to hate LA, all teams LA. So
right.
when my team moved to LA, I'm just like, F the San Diego, F the Chargers and football together. I'm done. Yeah. It's like I was not raised to be an LA fan.
That's right. You just can't do it.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Dagmar says, yes, he remembers almost everything again. He still smokes almost a pack a day. He's too old for telling him not to do that anymore. Gina says, I've always been able to put things in a casket. Gina, you're a mess. Oh, my goodness. Okay, guys. Well, I guess I'm going to get off of here. I have totally enjoyed myself. You've made me laugh. Megan, thank you for coming up. Thank you, Quick Vic, for coming up.
And, in the middle of the day, if you want to hang out, Vegas Valley is almost always having a live stream.
Yeah.
Pop into there. The people in there, they're my family. I love them.
Okay.
Even though we're dysfunctional AF.
That's where I hang out at.
What family isn't dysfunctional, right?
Exactly. If they were functional, I'd be really, really concerned.
Well, you'd be bored as hell too.
That too. I probably wouldn't go. But
well, I will make sure. Yeah, I'll make sure I pop in over there and introduce myself and get familiar with the community.
Yeah, it's Megan, you know what?
Yeah.
It's an interesting community.
I think of Ladybug and Ladybug and what's her name? Julia. They were going at it last night, and Julia actually tried to talk to her husband. I was like, really?
I know.
And then when she finally got a chance to talk to him,
she didn't say
her tongue was twisted. She didn't know what to ask him. Ridiculous.
Well,
crazy.
Community watch, and as dysfunctional as we are all lovely people. And everyone that's come in there, if they're just like, I don't like people who are cop watchers, and they come in, they start talking to us. We're like, I really like these guys, So
yeah,
like I came from the other team, and I'm there.
Yeah.
So what does that say? That says a lot. So they're pretty amazing people. Come check us out, Vegas Valley.
Yeah, I will definitely do that because I've been trying to find, a new community, a new sector to get into. So,
That one, maybe pull your hair out once in a while, but they're good.
Hey,
Can you drop his link? Can you drop Joey's link?
I don't have the ability to drop a link yet.
Once I get off here, Vic, I'm gonna go in and make you guys mods and get that taken care of tomorrow. I mean, Monday. I've got it. I'll put it on my list of things to do Monday morning to make sure we drop the link.
And if over the weekend you need
Dagmar's in here. If she can drop the link to Vegas Valley.
I'm gonna put my
Vegas
email
Valley
in the private
Community
chat.
Watch, name of the channel.
Okay.
And then, because I have private streams because I just, I like to play videos and what I was saying earlier. And it'd be cool if you could drop in and hang out because I'm always online.
Okay, girl.
It's
I've never done that before, but I would love to.
Yeah, for sure.
How does that work, Meg? How does that work?
So it's just like what we're doing.
How does that work, Meg? I think
well, first, I don't like being called Meg. Just FYI. But I don't know if it's your mic cutting out. But basically, it would be just like what we're doing now on StreamYard, but not live. So people can be on panel talking to each other, and there's a private chat.
Okay.
There's no YouTube chat. There's no YouTube involved. But YouTubers can come here, and if you don't have authentication clicked where you have to authenticate, then people will be more prone to coming in.
Thank you, Dagmar.
Nobody laughs. Yeah. Nobody laughs. You see everybody that's watching.
Okay, that's cool.
You don't.
Right.
Right.
Trolls or any of that shit.
But I would have somebody help as a co-host or admin just because it's nice to have that. But yes,
have that back up.
I would love for you to just come and hang out with us because it gets lonely.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll have to figure out the logistic, how to do everything, because I've never done that before, but it sounds fun and interesting.
Well, you should come into one of my private chats. I'll show you the ropes.
Okay. How do I get there?
Well, email me.
Okay, I'll email you.
I'll send you the link.
Okay, I got you. I'll email you.
Cool.
I'll be Cooking Mama 49.
Perfect.
Cooking Mama 49.
All right. And I put a few links in the side chat for the painting and my email.
Okay. I got that.
Tab,
right. Let me see.
Get back to it once you end the broadcast.
Right.
What do I do?
Let's see.
Copy your email? I copy my clipboard?
You can have my email as well. Yeah.
You just hit copy?
Well, highlight it
goes to
and
my
then hit copy.
Yes. And it goes to my clipboard, right? Okay, that's what I did.
But if you don't get it, I mean, it's always available. My email's available in Joe's stream as well. I mean, it's public. It's not something I hide from people.
I'm going to see right now if it's in my clipboard. Because I'm just learning how to do that. Yep, it's in there. Me.
Perfect. That's me. It's short for Megan.
Cool. All righty then.
Bye, everybody. Oh,
bye.
I'm sorry. Okay.
No, I did the same thing. Because if I get too close to my computer with my phone, lots of feedback. So I'm always like, X.
Yeah.
What's that StreamYard link that's in the back chat?
Huh?
I don't see one. You might have been here longer. There's 2 YouTube links. That's for painting.
Yeah, that's for a painting.
That's for learning how to paint like I do. But they're good. They're good channels to check out. You should check them out, Dick.
Okay. All right, guys. I really appreciate you guys. We had a great time today. Thank you, Megan, for coming up.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. And I'm excited to look into all the information that you're, with your mom on Facebook and email you and
that's gonna be. My mom's amazing. Like, you like me? Well, I raised my mom, so she's cool. It took me a while. I had to become at least 15 before I could teach my mom the ropes.
I might start a live up if y'all want to come over.
I'll come over because
Vic, I'll come over.
Probably should get dressed for the day because I've been up all night.
I'll start a live up.
Okay, guys, let me look at the comments. Love everybody. See you Monday. Remember, Mental Health Monday. We're going to be talking about mental health. And that'll be fun. So over the weekend, I'm sure something will come up that we can talk about. So until Monday, Honeybees Homestead is out. Y'all have a great day.
I'm liking, subscribing, and I'm clicking the bell.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Definitely.
See you
Good
soon.
day.
Good day. Good day.